let's talk to Amos the Balloonist and go to the very last world of the game, Gnasty's World. Doesn't that sound nice? Hey everybody, Lytane here, and we're riding a blimp to a very nice sounding place. A place to take the whole family on vacation, Gnasty's World. Where it is the final world of the game. And it is also a very small world, as you can see. Just a couple of weird looking dragon heads. This is also the only world in which you can talk to the balloonist and he will take you straight away. There's no... You don't have to have had anything or collect anything because Hack has hacked the system and he can just take you wherever you want. The reason behind that is once you get here, there's nothing to progress to. There's no other world after this, so what's the point of having to collect something to travel back to other worlds? But, yeah. So this is going to be a little bit different because you can't explore the entire place straight off the bat until you finish some of these levels. So, yeah. So even though it says 202 dragons, as you can see, we've just explored the entire level. I only got 75 crystals and one dragon. Delbin, who we rescued at the beginning.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Gnasty's world now, Spyro, and you are the dragon who must defeat him.
Bring him on! I'm ready!
Reach the exit in each of Gnasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Gnorc himself.
Yeah, so I looked up this game afterwards, and I found out that the last 6 dragons that you rescue were dragons that you've already rescued. As Spyro said, didn't I already rescue him before? So yes. So they did actually try and do something to stop Gnasty Gnorc, and they got trapped in Crystal. So this is the first world, Gnorc Cove, the first level, sorry. It's got 400 gems and 2 more dragons. So we'll be going through this level. Look at that lovely area. Great. So this gimmick has rolling barrels, which are indestructible unless, of course, you get a special power-up. And they also deal damage to you when they touch you. So you have to kill the barrel thrower in order to stop him. I think they're indestructible. Oh, but you can move them. What happens if I do it over this way? Oh, they explode. I'm pretty sure you can use them to hit things like that. I'm pretty sure as well you can unlock a box using this. Can I? Oh yeah, I can hit the ones that he's throwing too. Cool. That's handy to know. Yeah, there's a locked box in this level, which I think you can cheat and open up with a TNT like that one. We'll see. Let's go over this way. So also in this world, the fodder is rats, which is kind of gross. Rat meat, yum yum. So you can't get close to this guy because he's got a TNT on him, but we can do that, which makes him naked, and then another hit to kill him. There's not too many enemies in this game that require 2 hits, aside from bosses, of course, but yeah, I would expect them to take 2 hits. No, damn it. Can't kill that guy like that. Kill him though. Can't jump up there, too short. Another one that I can't kill properly yet. Man, somebody was inspired by Donkey Kong. Sorry about that weird cut. Just had a sneezing fit, and I'll probably sneeze again, because if I sneeze once in my life, oh gosh, you better believe that I'm going to be sneezing more than once. So we rescued Latif.
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Gnasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my Gnorc boots if I were him.
I would be too, because, you know, seeing as how I've already gone through this game and rescued everybody and everything, I'm doing pretty well. Like, Gnasty is, aside from pitfalls and a few stupid enemies, there's really not been much of a challenge. Can I get over there straight away? No. Alright, I got this one. And I smack you into there. Then I smack you into that guy. Then I do it again to kill him. Because that's the way I like to do things. Gosh. No, it's a good thing that I fell, so that I can get that one gem that that guy drops. Thank you. Thank you very much. Couldn't have done it without you. Alright, sorry, I was going to have to pause the game here for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call from work again. Yeah, work likes to call me up and talk to me and ask me questions. If you're wondering what I do for work, I work for an audiovisual company. I do sound and lighting and setting up screens and all this kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I get to see a lot of interesting places and a lot of interesting people, which is probably the highlight of the whole job. Because it's not an office job. It's not like a 9 to 5 sitting in the same room kind of job. It's going out, meeting new people, which I really like. Whoops, got hit. But there's a butterfly here. Yeah, so I think that's, yeah, it's a fun job. I really enjoy it. So sometimes I have questions for some of the jobs that I've done. How do I get to this one? Up there, okay. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the second time they've called me when I'm trying to record, which is pretty rude. Die. Speaking of rude, Spyro's pretty rude. I don't get how an exploding barrel destroys all of your clothes. Does that make sense to anybody else? I don't think it does. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Almost fell off, like I usually do. Alright, let's go back up here and get... This level's a lot more linear than the last level that we did. Boom. Filled with ones, really? Couldn't make it rain like, you know, 10s or something? Oh, almost fell off. Yeah, sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself, and I like to rush. Just because, it's not like I get bored, I just get bored. Like, I just want to get to the next spot, I want to do the next thing, I want to see the next stuff. But I also like taking my time in certain levels and certain things. So, bit of a hypocrite. Boom, 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 boom. Hit you in the face. Ah, got them all. Sweet. So yeah, needless to say, after you've destroyed the armor off a person, you can easily just flame breath them to death. Good old Thomas. So many Thomases in the world.
Wow! I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe!
That was really weird from Spyro to say that. You gotta believe! It was a little odd. Alright, I think I'm getting ready to finish this level. I use you to hit the next guy. Haha, yeah. Don't need to, but hey, it's there, so I did it. I think that was the one that Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's the end of the level. So close. So close. Yeah, I can see a little bit of Crash Bandicoot in this game. TNT. Alright. Yeah, TNT and stuff like that. Can I get double kill? Nah. Oh yeah, I did. Sweet. Alright, we'll explore there in a second. Let's just get this. Blip, 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 blip. Yeah, yeah. Collected all my gems. Blip, 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 blip. I like that sound effect. Oh, you're not armored, so I can just kill you. Oh, there you go. Sweet. So that was a locked chest, but I just used a thing. Why do they make one locked chest? I wonder. Alright, is this the way? I'd say it probably is. Though who knows with this game. I think the ending was off to this side, though. I think I'm standing on the thing. Die. Boom. Aw. You ran into it, but it didn't register as a hit. Come on, another double kill. That was close. And not close enough. If I hit this, does it kill him? Yeah, it does. That's cool. Hey! Yeah. Alright, let's see what's down this way. This time. Doom doom doom. Let's see what's down here. A dead end. Oh, okay. So I guess the other way is the way. Once again, work is calling. Gotta pause the game. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Work twice in the same video. It was good news though. Told me to have tomorrow off. Yeah. I'm always happy to having a day off. That means I get to do more stuff that I like. Yeah, but usually that means as well that I have to work a different day, like, there we go. So yeah, I had to work Sunday to do a full day's worth of work. Oh, good, that was the last 10. That should be it, yeah? So yeah, so I work on the weekend. I work both Saturday and Sunday, actually. And then I get a day off in the week. So it compensates. So it was good news. Anyways, that's Gnorc Cove done. And as you can see, opening up the next level gives us some gems. Alright, so now we go to Twilight Harbor. This is going to be a little bit different because this hub world... There we go. Because this hub world is not really a world to explore, I'm going to do all 3 levels. Well, the 2 main levels and Gnasty Gnorc in one video. Yeah, let's pull out our machine guns in a children's game. So I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get away with this kind of stuff in today's E-rated games. Is this E-rated? I don't know. I don't have the case for this game anymore. In my youth, I was a bit stupid, and I threw away a lot of my game cases. Because I thought, because I bought folders to put all my PlayStation games in. So, because the cases themselves took up a lot of room, And it wasn't until a bit later that I realized, well, cases are cool, and they hold the books, and I can store them quite easily. But it was too late. Some games I will never get back, which suck. Well, some game cases I will never get back unless I buy it again. Also, Spyro, this game here, was second-hand, and the case it came in wasn't the wasn't the one that wasn't the proper one. It was just a generic case, say, you know, with handwriting on it saying Spyro the Dragon. So, oh, this guy's shooting at me. There we go. Yeah, but my Spyro 2 I threw away, and my Crash Bandicoot 2 I threw away because that case didn't come with a booklet. Because once again, I was secondhand. I get a lot of stuff secondhand, which is, you know, nothing wrong with secondhand. I've got some, damn it, I've got some pretty amazing games from in my collection. Some of which are secondhand, some of which were first-hand, all of which are awesome. But yeah, so certain games in my collection, like like I own the original Resident Evil games on PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. I have the there we go. So now I need, of course the fodder was just after I died, so I need something to blow this up. I think it's over on that platform there. Anyways, let's rescue our first dragon for a sec. Cosmos!
Thank you for releasing me.
Again. Should have added the word again. Whoa. That was bad. Oh, really? There we go. At least I've got I keep calling him Sprax, and I don't know. I'm like legitimately unsure now if his name is Sparks or Sprax. Sparks. I'm pretty sure it's Sparks. Die, lady. Or is it a man? I don't know. Yeah, so I own the original Metal Gear Solid as well, which is a bit of a rare game. Even at a young age, oh, damn it. I became a game collector. I was super upset when when my Mega Drive stopped working because the power supply broke, but I didn't realize it until later because I was a kid. So as you can see, you can raise and lower bridges. I think it has a point on this one. Oh, it does for later. Let's keep that raised for now. Yeah, see? Supercharge. Let's see you. Cletus again? Oh, I got captured after visiting Brandine.
Be on the lookout for Gnorc commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Yeah, because I'm a bamf. So, still one more dragon to go, and in this whole game, and only a little bit more treasure. We're 95% of the way through the game. Now, what's up here? Anything to fly over there? No, just death. Alright, let's go down. Yeah, so even at a young age, I liked collecting video games, and I was super upset when my Mega Drive, the power supply broke, and our Master System power supply broke, so couldn't use them anymore. We still kept them, because, you know, a little bit of a hoarding thing, but, can I fly over there, or could I jump over there? I wonder. I'll try flying, but... Well, that didn't work. Man, I suck. Is there another butterfly over here? Yes. So my mum said, well, we can never play these Mega Drive games again. We can never play these Master System games again. Why don't you sell them? And I really, really did not want to. But I did. And my mum said I could keep all the money. And they sold for 50 cents each. $1 for the Mega Drive games, 50 cents for the Master System games. Can't make it into there. Well, that's okay, because you can glide to here. That's good. But, little hidden life. But yeah, you have to use the supercharge to get there. So I can destroy that box. Yeah, so I ended up walking away with a little bit of money. And with that money, I think I bought a new PlayStation game. It's pretty cool, but damn it. Actually, I don't have to go through the top to reach that. I can just run normally. Yeah, so I was super, super upset. The only one I ended up keeping was Asterix, because as a child I loved the Asterix comics and everything. So I got to keep that one. We smash. Thought I was going to fall off so many times just then. Yeah, so I got to keep the Asterix one, but that was it. Everything else, so my Sonic games, all gone. My Streets of Rage, all gone. Lots and lots of games, all gone. Just because my mum said to sell it. And I've not let my mum live that down. It's not her fault, you know, she was doing something smart, but at the same time I was not too happy with it. Bam, die. It wasn't until later where I had to buy a new Mega Drive power supply in order to get it to work. And then I didn't have any games, so then I had to go to all of the different game shops. Like in Australia we have this thing called Game Traders, and I had to buy some on eBay in order to get my collection back up again. Whoops. My collection is slowly growing, but unlike my Super Nintendo collection, it's dwindled so much, it's so small. I think I own maybe 10, 15 games on the Mega Drive now. Which is, you know, a lot smaller. I suppose it's not a lot smaller. I think I own 10 games. But yeah, so I own like 2 or 3 games on my Master System. And that's it. Like, it's pretty sad. But hey, what can you do? Except collect 400 pieces of treasure to return home. So we need 75 treasure in this level, I think. Still? Yeah. Looks like 75 to me. We also need my dragonfly. So as you can see, this is the last level of the game. Nom nom nom. So this is the last level of the game. Gnasty Gnorc. Gnasty Gnorc. Which is the final boss fight of the thing. Let's go. Let's fight him. Let's fight Gnasty Gnorc. Where we have almost all 12,000 gems. This would be the last gems here. Hello, Gnasty. Just like in his cutscene right at the beginning of the game. So in this level we have all different stuff. Gnasty Gnorc is pretty easy to defeat. He's just hard to hit. If that makes any sense. you go. Collect all the gems from in here. Which he likes to throw stuff at you. If you stand still too long, you'll get hit. The camera likes to pan to him, so then you can see what's happening. Don't stay still too long or else you'll die. In this level, you can see that there are no dragons, even though it's a boss fight, because you start right in front of him. And there's 500 treasure, which will bring us up to the total of 12,000. We can't go everywhere just yet, so let's chase after this guy, for this key. Totally failed that. You can chase him right at the beginning and get him right at the start, but I completely missed him. Okay, nothing around there. I'm just worried that there's secret treasures. I ran the whole circuit and it didn't catch him. Alright, let's get him. Let's get him this time. Damn it. Got him. So you kill the thief, get the key, go back up. I don't know if you saw that there's this giant locked door at the back here. With the key, we can unlock that for the next thief. Oh, it's a little bit. Oh, I missed it. Got him. Well, I may as well go back through to get up all the gems that I missed. Man, you could turn all of these things into bad guys, Gnasty. And this is like in your own lair. Are you that lazy that you just, you know, let it all fall and go to waste? Man, no wonder you were so easy to defeat. Alright, so now that we have the second key, we can go up. Why isn't it? There we go. Sorry, I had to do the animation of him getting off the platform first before we can unlock it. Now we can actually fight him. Oh, I can't see. So there's so much treasure lying around. You can make so many bad guys from this and stop me. Well, attempt to stop me anyway. So much treasure there. So all you have to do is chase after him until you reach the end, and then flame him. So this is where we started. So that's the entire circuit. I think you can flame him on the run as well if you catch up to him, but I don't usually catch up to him because I'm not very good at this. Look at that. Look at all that treasure we've already got. We've already nearly hit 400. So as you can see, he's not too much of a threat. I'd say the most disappointing thing about the Spyro series are the boss fights. Because most of them, like I said, aren't a threat. Nothing up there. No, there's one down there. So yeah, so you just chase after him and then give him a flame breath right at the end. I think if you keep up with him and flame him right at the end, then he doesn't attack you, doesn't do anything. Otherwise, he swings his club and throws some magic at you. So now we got some gliding. This will probably kill me first. This has a better chance of killing me than Gnasty does. So I like how they sort of put everything that you've learnt to good use. There's a time limit on these, as you can see, and then smashed.
You're toast, boy.
That's the end of the game.
Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you.
What about Gnasty Gnorc?
Gnasty Gnorc is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
And that's the end of the game. that is Spyro the Dragon. So, overall, I enjoy this game. It is a lot of fun. It is a little bit frustrating at times when it comes to some of the enemies. Like, you saw me running around in circles to some of the enemies. The secrets and stuff are pretty fun to find. Some of them are really obscure and hard to find, like some of the supercharged jumps that you have to go through and the circuits that you have to run around. The enemies are fairly alright. Some of them are very fun to fight. Some of them, not so much because they're all one-hit kills. The thieves are annoying but fun because you have to chase after them. It feels fun. I'd have to say though that the level designs for this game is very, very good. I like how all the levels are fairly open. Some of them are a bit more linear than others, but yeah, like how they're open and you can go to all different areas, and you can see something in the distance. Like this level, you can see that there's an oasis. Oh, sorry, there's a desert off in the distance, and you can fly there. I like that. A lot of the time, if you see something in the game, that is a 3D model, you can usually go there. Unless it's a wall. The one big downside to this game though, is the bosses. The bosses are pretty forgettable, pretty easy to defeat. You just run at them and give them a fire, fire them with your flame before they have a chance to hit you. Before they have a chance to, start their own attacks, and that's it. All the bosses pretty much can be defeated in the same way. Even Gnasty Gnorc, who tried to hit me right at the end. I don't know if he actually hit me, but that's it. That's all. So I just ran at him and hit him with some fire. I'm like, man, are you serious that no other dragon could just run at him and hit him with fire? Really? I feel like
Yes, I'm not allowed.
Man, Siri, what the fudge? I said hit people with fire and Siri activated. I love this. No sheep were harmed during the creation of this game. Thank you. A few Gnorcs, but no sheep. So that's it. So next time on Spyro the Dragon, we'll be returning home, and we'll do the final level of the game and finish off this for the final time. I'll see you guys then, and thank you for joining me through Spyro. See yous.